The Huawei Mate 80 series is shaping up to be one of the most exciting smartphone releases of the year. A fresh leak has revealed that Huawei is developing a brand new processor for this upcoming lineup, expected to be called the Kirin 90305G chip. This new chip could mark another big step forward for Huawei in terms of performance, power efficiency, and competition in the global smartphone market. The Kirin 9030 is still under development, but according to trusted sources, it's set to launch with the Huawei Mate 80 series later this year. What makes this leak so interesting is the claim that the Kirin 9030 will not only be more efficient, but also more powerful than its predecessors. Huawei is reportedly changing the way the chip is packaged, which could lead to better integration of components and faster overall performance. One of the most respected leakers in the tech space, Digital Chat Station, recently shared some insight into the chip launch rhythm of major companies this year. Starting with Apple, the A19 Pro chip is expected to launch in September 2025, alongside the iPhone 17 series. This chip is expected to be a major upgrade from the previous generation. Qualcomm, meanwhile, is working on its next flagship processor called the Snapdragon 8 Elite 2. This chip is expected to run at a higher frequency than the previous version, and will likely be based on TSMC's 3nm and 3P process. It's also scheduled to launch around September. Then there's MediaTek, which is preparing the Dimensity 9500, although the details and launch timeline for that chip haven't been revealed yet. So, where does Huawei's Kirin 9030 stand among these top-tier processors, according to the leak? The new Kirin chip is being designed to compete directly with Apple's A19 Pro, Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite 2, and MediaTek's Dimensity 9500. If Huawei pulls this off, it would be a major comeback in the high-end processor space, especially considering the restrictions the company has faced in recent years. Over the last few years, Huawei has been slowly but steadily improving the performance of its Kirin chips across its entire smartphone range, from the Nova series to the Enjoy lineup and the premium Pura and Mate models. The Mate 80 series, powered by the Kirin 9030, could be a big leap forward. One of the key changes expected with the Kirin 9030 is a new chip packaging design. This could allow Huawei to reorganize the chip's internal structure, making it more compact and allowing components to work more smoothly together. The result: faster performance, better heat management, and improved battery life. Another highlight of the leak is that the Mate 80 series chip might focus heavily on reducing power consumption. That means users could see longer battery life without sacrificing performance. The chip is also expected to occupy less physical space, which could allow for slimmer designs or more room for other components like bigger batteries or improved cooling systems. Naturally, these claims have generated a lot of buzz online. Some fans are excited to see Huawei's chips potentially returning to flagship-level competition. Others are a bit skeptical, asking whether Huawei's Kirin chips, which were behind for a while due to supply restrictions, can really stand toe-to-toe with giants like Apple and Qualcomm. That's a valid question, but based on what we're hearing, Huawei seems confident. If the Kirin 9030 lives up to the hype, it could be a game-changer not only for the Mate 80 series, but also for Huawei's place in the global smartphone market. It's also worth remembering how important Huawei's chip development is in the bigger picture. With limited access to some foreign technologies, the company has been focusing on becoming self-reliant, and launching a powerful new chip like the Kirin 9030 would be a strong statement of progress. Of course, these are still leaks and rumors, so it's best to wait for official confirmation. But if everything goes according to plan, the Huawei Mate 80 series with the Kirin 9035G chip could arrive by the end of 2025, possibly making a strong impression in the high-end smartphone market. Until then, we'll keep an eye out for more updates. The processor wars are heating up, and Huawei looks ready to join the fight once again.